Sup Ninja Online guys, and welcome back to Titan Quest. I'll clear my throat here. When we last left off, let me fix my mic here, Jesus Christ. Well, not even my mic, my headset. When we last left off, we had entered the city of Corinth. We had taken a break from the game. We did the Hades storyline, and there's a little bit more to do. So we'll go ahead and do that. I am going to take a little break from House Flipper. I might jump back and forth between this and House Flipper now. Just because I need something a little more involved right now that I'll be playing, and House Flipper just won't do it for me. I definitely, especially with the last building that we did, I can see that I've pretty much lost interest, so.
Greetings, hero. Your reputation precedes you. My master would like to extend an invitation to you. To test your mettle in the horrible pits of Tartarus. To face the indomitable hordes of eternity. A challenge worthy of the Slayer of Typhon. Sounds interesting? Of course, there will be rewards in it for you, should you choose to accept. When you are ready, please step into this portal. If you want to know more specifics, we can talk some more.
Tartarus.
Ah, your thirst for knowledge matches your thirst for blood. Very well. I will tell you how my master's challenge works. Upon entering Tartarus, you will face a host of varying creatures gathered from all over the known world. You will fight these hordes across a multitude of devious battlefields, specifically created for this little game. If you make it far enough, my master himself will face you in single combat. Needless to say, you won't have a chance to beat him. But to keep things interesting, a substantial reward would be bestowed upon you if you did. That is not all, however. True to the genius of my master, he has decreed that this challenge shall be eternal, a never-ending gauntlet of foes ready to take you on. But beware, your opponents will grow stronger and stronger until you find yourself attempting an impossible task. You have been warned, hero. Now it is time to fulfill your destiny and take on the challenge of Tartarus.
It sounds intriguing. It definitely catches my eye. I don't have like... I don't have a quest for it though. It's intriguing. I definitely will come back to it. I might even do it at one point. But not right now. Like I was saying though, I just need something a little bit more involved right now than House Flipper. I definitely had noticed with that last host specifically that I really put no effort into it. And I don't want to force out the House Flipper videos. I actually want to enjoy them and have fun with them. And I was enjoying it still. It's just like I said, I noticed my quality diminished.
Ariston says what? Well, I suppose the boys could do with some help. The struggle is still going on back there.
The hell? Tritone Raider 37. Wasn't hitting too bad. So yeah, it might take me a little bit to jump back into the groove of things rather. But I feel like we'll be alright. These guys hit hard though, Jesus. Triton's Raider. Cool. I was thinking about starting a new game, but I don't want to start a new game until I finish what I have going on. Like I said, I just needed something more right now than House Flipper. House Flipper I find enjoyable. It's fun, but it doesn't take a whole lot of involvement from me. A lot of mental power, yeah, but not a lot of cognitive. I mean, that's really the same thing. I hope you guys understand where I'm going with that. Like, I'm involved in the processing, but not really the playing, I guess. Or the designing, rather. I'm afraid this guy's gonna die. None of these guys want to aggro on me. Jesus. Which is fine. Have I been this way? I have not. I can't see. I'm gonna go up first. I feel like there might be something more there. If not, there's still at least enemies to clear out. Yeah, just enemies. Okay. Which is fine. Keen Trident. It'll probably be a level, or a level. It'll be a level before. No, it'll probably be a while before we hit level 41. Which is fine. We got nothing but time. Alright. Let's keep heading this way. I'm sure we'll hit the harbor soon. Well, I mean, we're technically in the harbor, but the docks. Crabs. Ugh. Excuse me. Let's back up. Blob there. I am seeing that, right? Okay, I did see that. Caught me off guard. I was like, what the hell is that? I am finding myself using Life Drain more regularly now, which is fine. I'm A-okay with that. I figured I'd be using it a fair bit, that's why I have it bound on my right click. Get that good chest. All of this stuff feels like it's leading up to the Atlantis DLC. When I looked at that side quest there, it said go to Rhodes. So, mayhap not. Found the head. Not gonna cross into that next zone just yet. Finish clearing this out. I think that cave or whatever I was looking at is in this zone. No, it's in the next zone. Unless there's a little ramp or clearing to get up this hill here, which I extremely doubt. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Oh. Trident of Festering. Feasting? I think it's a Trident of Feasting, actually. Feasting. Festering. Jesus. Nice little trap there. I like it. Medallion of the Cat. We'll leave that group of enemies alone first. They do hit hard for being such weak enemies. Little glass cannons they are. Here's my dude right there. Should probably just talk to him right now, actually.
Kirtles! They've brought a monster! In the harbor! Yes!
Well, it went that way. I feel like that's the way we're supposed to go, so let's backtrack a little bit here. Watch me run into it over here, too. That at all. I wasn't imagining that last time. Well, not imagining, but you know what I mean. Like, I did fully notice that. Let me get comfy here. Shadow Staff of Haste, I believe that was. It was either Haste or Hades. Can't remember. Did we get our... I know we were working on... No, it's one more away. Cascade from being max level. Which is helping in the long run. It just, I feel like it wasn't anything super important when I was going through Act 4 and Act 5. Act 5, yeah, a little bit more than Act 4, but no. Back up, back up, back up. Must be made from these blobs. So I don't know what else would be causing that. If not the blobs. Okay, there's a path that way. We'll head down in a second here. I want to follow this path. Grab the course. I didn't mean to inject myself right literally in the middle of them, but rather directly in the middle of them. But it happened. What happens, happens. Looks like there's actually a path heading up to, but blocked. Yeah, it's blocked. That was a little less exciting. It just kind of looped around. All right. Got him. Let's head this way and see if we can't catch up to that beast. Help them get rid of it. We have gotten a fair bit of experience so far, though. We're almost halfway to 41. Which is cool. Latian Harbor. I believe it's pronounced. Don't quote me on that, though. Bad at reading names, as you guys all know. Well, I can go one way or the other. Let's go this way, though. Let's not do this. I probably can go down there. The question is, do I want to? I definitely can. Okay. Let's go down there. I feel it might be better for us to go down there. Get rid of all these extras. Didn't want to waste that,
This
but
is
I
locked.
I would for him. Didn't want to waste that, but figured I will. Just because I'll have to wait for it in this fight. Alright, Porcus the Ketos, magical creature of sorts. Can we get rid of this? Thank you. How'd I know? It's like I've played video games for, you know, like my whole life. Not stand still. Pull everything back a little bit further. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna get that off in time. Surprisingly, I did. There's a Sea Lord there. I gotta move. Or this poison will kill me. Came up behind me somewhere. Gotta move from that. If he didn't stun me and then cast the poison cloud right there, I would have been alright. Ew. Well, I guess that's not horribly far. I was hoping to do that without dying, but that's alright. My idea was if he was going to give me more trouble, I could switch to my staff. Which is not that button. I could switch to my staff. But I think we'll have it in this next go about here. If he does that again, though, I have to be extremely careful. Okay, wasted that. He's almost dead. I think his level went down, too. He definitely was 41 when I approached. I feel like there should be something there, but I guess not. Oof, look at all that junk. Alright, back to Corinth we go. Of course, there's not even a fast way. I might just teleport, for all it's worth. Yeah, I thought so. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah. Let them know that their monster trouble is no more. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop it.
Finally, the market is busy again.
Almost too busy. A cart nearly rammed into my stall. Can you believe it?
The poor guy. Got one good piece
Yes,
of equipment
bye.
out of that. Where is the caravan? He's all over there, of course. Of course he is. He's never close to anything. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. I've noticed that.
I brought goods imported from the island of Zante. It's an
Never,
honor.
ever close to anything. The portal's always one way, the merchants are another, and then he's just off. He's way off in the distance.
Those Tritons brought a sea monster? Astonishing. In the name of the city of Corinth, we thank you, hero. Truly, the tales about you are not exaggerated. Though it troubles me that they would attack us now, when all that madness should be over. If the gods really have abandoned us, it seems we humans are not the only ones to be left to our own devices. We can only guess at what is happening in Poseidon's former realm. Hopefully, this simply means that, in a time of political upheaval, some of them turned to opportunistic looting just like humans. Then, they were nothing but dirty pirates after all.
30,000 experience, 50,000 gold. Whew.
It is easy for him to talk about the destroyed harbor. Ariston isn't interested in ships except when he goes on pleasure cruises. But I could do without yet another obstacle to consume my trade revenues, as if those bandits weren't enough already. You see, as soon as those monsters started retreating, all manner of filthy brigands emerged from their hiding places again, exploiting the chaos that creatures left behind to claim new places for themselves on the roads and passes. One particularly annoying group that follows an outlaw called Skyron has established their domain on some rocks on the Saronic coast, overlooking the road to Kenkriai. They hide or entrench themselves when seeing a contingent of soldiers, but are more than happy to come down and ambush trade carts and lone travelers. This is where you could be helpful, Monster Slayer. If you go that way, they may not expect much resistance from a single warrior because they don't know who you are. It is dangerous, certainly, but if you manage to lure their leader out and dispatch him, I would make it worth your while.
Side quest update. Skyron.
It must be you. At last I have found you. You are the hero who hunted and slew the Telkinish, the Titan, and now the Ketos. I thought you would be taller. Forgive me. I am Ylva, daughter of Gilfai, king of Scandia in the realms of Nord. My men and I have been searching all over Greece to find you and seek your help. It seems many things have changed since the Titan fell, and the Lord of your underworld is not the only one who is unhappy with the emergent rule of the humans. Frankly, we don't even know why they're doing it. Maybe they fear us now, fear you, but our own gods, the Aesir, whom we had always worshipped, are now attacking us. My father's kingdom is in chaos, and our people are overwhelmed and desperate, while Einherjar troops are ravaging the countryside. We cannot stand against them alone. Please, Titan Slayer, fight with us. Journey north of the Alps and meet me at the Celtic stronghold of Glauberg. We can proceed to Scandia from there.
The Warrior Princess mission quest updated. I'm just gonna take a quick lap around the town to see if there's any other quests that now are active. I was heading up that way anyways, so it was pretty hard to miss her. I just want to make sure, like I said, that there's no other like side quests just kind of hidden in the back here or something like that. And check the corners, all that fun stuff. Like, see, he's active again now. Let's go ahead and talk to him, see what he says.
What the Northern Princess says about these Aesir is most troubling. We have never known that much about them, except that the people in the far north know them as gods. Though some say they may not even be of this world. Unfortunately, the sages in these lands do not like writing their knowledge down or sharing it with strangers. If I remember correctly, we have an agent keeping watch in the area of Glauberg, though. Treveros is his name, but I have not heard from him for a long while. If you can find him, maybe he can tell you more.
Northern contact. And see, like, I never would have came back out this way, so I never would have talked to him. That's why I kind of wanted to do this quick little... I don't think there's anything up by the front gate, but we'll just walk down there anyways. We'll walk by Leonidas. Like, I'm not going to leave the city, but I wanted to just kind of head down that way. I do want to check that bottom right corner again. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Let's start our journey into this next act, finally. Road to... He said it before, too. Kenshiri? Bandits. I've fought scarier things than this. Not worried about some bandits as I walk the other way. Bandits! Turns and runs. Hi, boys. Let's see what you got. No, I don't want to put the portal there. Not that I'm worried about canceling my other portal, I just didn't mean to drop that ring later. Goodbye to this guy. He's gonna die if he don't do nothing. And he did.
Come on, boys.
Love how they drop their full set of armor. That's hilarious. Of course, I pulled a crow on accident.
Rawr.
I sing now, O muse, of the tragedy of Pyramus and Thisbe. Lovers they were in distant Babylon, their houses separated only by a wall, and yet forbidden to see each other because of a feud between their families. But their love was strong, so they whispered through the cracks in the wall about meeting in secret at night under a mulberry tree. But the fates were cruel, and on that long-awaited night, as Thisbe waited at the tree, a terrifying lion scared her away. So all Pyramus would find was a veil she had left behind, and the lion with its fangs still bloody from a recent kill. Believing that his love had been slain, Pyramus threw himself onto his sword, only for Thisbe to return shortly afterward and, finding him dead, kill herself as well out of sorrow.